just saying. I'm yours truly, MemeMichelle. Oh my God, thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I know y'all were looking for King Tonio, but I think he's not well. So guess who I have to replace him? The one, the only, Montina, baby. Montina, my baby sister. And she is very, 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 very humble. So y'all really don't really know what God, like what she does. But she is popcorn on my lip. She is a musician, honey. I mean, the best of the best of the best of the best. But before we get started, I need y'all to get involved. Can you log on so you can see the questions? Because they're going to ask you plenty of questions.
Well, shoot, let me get on my phone.
If y'all have any questions for her, any
way.
comments, then, feel free. Join in. Let me tell you something. She has a new record coming out. Tell them about your new record.
Well, I have a new record coming out, and I'm really excited. No, I'm really excited about it. I've been recording for 2 years. This is the longest I've ever recorded.
This was been
I actually started recording, and then we scrapped some songs. Not that they weren't good songs. I just think they didn't represent who I was as an artist. Yeah. So I might even give y'all a little tidbit of one of the songs right now.
Well, we would love that, honey. Come on.
Let me go online because I'm very savvy with the technical things. And make sure it's not too loud. I own this song, Facebook, so don't try any shenanigans.
Yes, honey.
Okay? Hey. This is not the single.
You can pump up the jams, baby. Pump up the jams.
But I'm just going to play a little bit, at least to the chorus, so y'all can hear just what the album's going to sound like. All right? Let me point the mic that way.
Turn that thing up. Yeah. You heard it here first. You heard it here first on hashtag I'm just saying. I said she can save the sloppy seconds for everybody else. I want the original first interview. You just turn that thing up, baby.
No, that's it. So that's just a little something. That's going to be the first song on the album. The title of the album and the title of the first single is called 24/7. Because I just want to be myself, 24/7. I don't want to be anything other than what God created me to be, right?
So tell me what happened. Tell the people what happened yesterday that I missed out on because I have an electric car. Tell the people what happened yesterday.
Yesterday, my family abandoned me while I was on my first video shoot. She didn't show up.
I tried.
No, actually, there's a bike rally, and so it was crazy. But I shot my video for 24/7 in Galveston, and it was so much fun. We did it at Pleasure Pier, and we just had fun. I mean, you missed it.
I know. I was sad.
We rode the carousel. We did all kinds of stuff.
I woke up kind of in tears. And
she came in my room because, we're roommates. I just want to tell you that I'm so sorry. And I was like, sis, it's cool. Like, it ain't that deep.
You keep talking. I'm going to check and make sure that we rolling.
Okay.
Because he didn't say. All right. Go ahead. Keep talking. Oh, yeah, we on.
Okay, we are on. We have to be professional. What are you doing? Oh, my Lord.
Hey.
So, I know plenty of you would want to know how I got started in the music industry.
Can I ask the questions? I mean, you just...
Well, I mean, you up checking the camera. You see the... Ooh, come on, Jesus.
Okay.
This is Sunday.
Before we get started with that, the drink of the day, people... I'm going to call it the repeat because I didn't have time. And she has some lemonade special because she doesn't drink. Mm-hmm. But it's just a repeat from last week. So go back to last week's show, watch that, and you'll know what I made. Because I don't really...
my God.
It was a witch's brew is what I made last week. So we're going to call it the repeat. But anyway.
Delicious.
Yeah, delicious. But, so tell me, when did you fall in love with music?
Wow. I fell in love with music from the moment I could breathe. Music has been, we were surrounded by music, right? So mama sang, daddy sang, his siblings sang, played instruments, all the aunties, they sang. I even think, Butchie can sing, but I think he just hid it.
Well, he plays the drums.
But we
For
grew
sure.
up around musicians in a musical family. We grew up in church before we moved to Houston, and music just did something to my soul. Like, music is so therapeutic for me. It's one of those things that I fix your earring because it's just one of those. It's second nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that it's a gift from God, so I don't take it lightly. I respect music.
Yeah.
Music is one of those things that there's an intelligence about music.
You have to be, music is hard, but it's like 75% here. Like thinking, like always.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree.
I think it's 50-50.
I disagree.
Because it's hard.
I think
everything should come from the heart.
I think music.
There is a technical side.
There's a technical side, and I think the technical
That's what I'm
side
talking about.
is 20%.
You think it's 20?
I think it's 20.
Okay, it's
because
20%
if you're
for
not,
you because you are all talent.
But see, here's the thing: if you're not born with the drive for the gift,
yeah, you have a gift.
No matter what happens,
yeah,
it has to be in you. You
Gotcha.
know what I mean? It's not one of those things where you could take a class and all of a sudden you're a great vocalist.
That is true.
You have to be born with that gift.
So, I want to give y'all a little bit of her bio, and you can stop me whenever you want and add to, subtract. This young lady has worked with Mary J. Blige. She has worked with Jamie Foxx. She has worked with Kelly Rowland. Earth, Wind, and Fire on the Pitch soundtrack. Beyonce. You name it, she's done it. She's an amazing songwriter, producer, arranger, and just a lyricist all around. And she plays around a lot, but when she is serious, and if y'all ever listen to when I put the promos out and the intro, she wrote that, arranged that. That is hers. Closer. We got to do a closer challenge. I want y'all to do a closer challenge.
Said all of me. Boy, tell me what you like, 'cause you know I aim to please. See, it's been way too long. It's been way too damn long. And I need it, baby. Don't you know I need you, baby? Need that, I ain't seen you in a very long time. I'm about to give you what's exactly on my mind. So come on, baby. Hey, say come on, baby. Kiss me where I like it. And bring me what's mine.
Yes, I'm telling you, so that is her. So if you guys, tell them where they can find the music.
So currently, guys, because I wanted to do it this way, I wanted everything on SoundCloud. So currently you can find all my music on SoundCloud. It's free. I want you to go online and just listen to it and enjoy it. And then when I put this album out, I'm going to release I'm going to release Closer again so that you can download Closer.
Got you. So when was the first time who are your favorite artists growing up?
Man, okay. That's different. I really I like Chicago and the Bee Gees and the Doobie Brothers, Luther, of course. Oh my God, if you're watching, Anita Baker.
Yes, honey.
I worshipped you.
She still worships you.
I think that you are the creme de la creme of vocalists.
Remember when we were kids and we would sing, what was that song we sang?
Everybody wants to be a winner and take the place at the top. Everyone wants the name up in lights for the good times. Never want to stop.
Come on,
man,
now.
Anita Baker, I love you, right? I hope that you're watching hashtag I'm just saying. So you can see that I just think that you're the bee's knees. Do bees have knees? We say that, but has anybody ever looked at a bee and checked to see if they have needs?
Man. So, what else can I ask you? How did you like? What did you like most about touring? I know people used to always say, "Oh my God, you're living the dream," singing background for different people. But that wasn't her dream; that was her occupation. But what was the best thing out of traveling to all those different places?
So there's 3 things that I enjoyed.
Okay.
The money.
Yes, sir.
The money.
And the money.
And the money. No, I enjoy meeting all the different people that you meet, the fans, because fans for different artists have such an appreciation for music, right? And when you go around the world, you realize the one thing that connects us all is music.
Right.
There's no different races, colors, creeds when it comes to music. They hear it, they love it.
Right.
And you'll be in a stadium or auditorium or whatever, and you'll see a sea of different faces. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed traveling to the different places, being able to experience different cultures. Everybody should take 5 trips abroad, right? Go to Europe, go to Africa, go to Asia. Like, take a trip and experience things, because you have to get outside your own little world, because Houston is our little world.
Yeah. America.
Pretty much.
Some people just travel state to state, and that's okay.
But you'd be surprised, though. Even traveling state to state, there are differences.
Yes. So what's your favorite place that you've been to?
My favorite all-time place that I traveled to was, man, there's a couple. So Australia, because the men were fine as hell. Hey, baby, if you're out there, I'm single. If you're looking for me and you're from Australia, I'm with it. I really, truly enjoyed Japan.
Okay.
The culture, the people are really beautiful. And I enjoyed Egypt because I snorkeled in the Red Sea, caught the Holy Ghost in my snorkel mask. I was under the water shouting,
yes, sir.
I mean, it was really... Those experiences turned me into a completely different person.
Right.
Someone who appreciates the little things. When you snorkel in the Red Sea, right, where I was in a place called Port Galib, and we were off of the coral reef. Mm-hmm. There's so much salt in the water that the buoyancy, you jump in, you float right back to the top.
Oh, I heard that.
Right. So as I'm snorkeling, I look over, and there's Nemo and Dora. Like, just kind of, hey, they were there.
This Nickel said Nemo
they were there,
and
guys.
Dora.
Nemo and Dora. Nemo's daddy, Dora's mama. But you get in that water, right, and you realize just how small some of your problems are. Like, just how considering everything, that you're just a small part of the world. Be quiet, we taping a show. Sorry.
We're at home today.
We're at home and my son's being loud. Wasn't that so ghetto? I loved it. So, you realize just how small you are compared to the rest of the world. It just really humbles you and keeps you grounded and keeps you, you know better, girl, and keeps you, it kept me grounded, right? It kept me.
We got any questions?
It kept me being real.
We got any questions, JJ?
People are
any comments? Oh, Lord have the mercy.
Never, and they ain't gonna hear it today.
So what can we expect from 24/7?
24/7 is a journey, my journey through my ups and downs. And this past, so just let's be clear. Let's back up.
Okay.
So I'm being extremely transparent. I'm learning to be transparent because she'll tell you I'm very private. I don't share very much.
Right.
So in 2017, our dad passed. Mm-hmm. And then shortly after our dad passed, I separated from I'm divorced now, but separated from my then husband and moved in with my sister. And some other things happened that are very private that no matter how, I'm not going to get there. But I really went through this journey of just finding myself again outside of, being a kid with one parent. Although for most of my life, my mom was a single mom, but I still knew I had a dad, and we talked. And no matter what he had gone through in his life, I still loved him. Right. But
Absolutely.
Now he's not here.
Absolutely.
And I can't say to him, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Right? But I think the blessing for all of that was that he was able to see you on stage, not by yourself, but he was able to see you like on the big stage. Because I ain't going to lie. Okay. I remember when she was singing background with Mary J. Blige, and she was on the Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. And I missed it because you don't know this, but me and Ava, shouts out to Ava, what's up? We were in her room. We were watching the Lady of Soul Awards. And when you came on, the cameraman always loves you, or camera woman, whoever is the camera person. And they kept putting the camera on you. And tears just rolled down my face. I was so very proud. And I didn't see nothing. I had to watch it in the repeat.
Well, before Daddy passed, he got an opportunity to see me with the first tour I ever did with Beyonce, which was the ladies' first tour. Mm-hmm. And he came out and brought me White Castles and, that kind of thing. But, so Dad had passed. And then this life that I had for 10 years with this person I was married to, it was coming to an end. So I decided to kind of journal my whole journey about, to me, and not talking about financial stuff.
I understand what you're saying.
I feel like I lost it all.
Everything.
Right? And so the first song is called Judas, because when you're going through things, you never realize who's there for you until you're going through something.
Right. And
I realized that it was just you. It was just family. It was just, that was it. And a few friends. So, Sean, I love you. Davion, you my boo. Christy, I love you. It was, and there are some other people, that I know will probably want to remain nameless, but they were there for me through the difficult times. And so 24/7 is just about that journey. So the first song is Judas, and it talks about all the Judases in your life, people who smile in your face, tell you they love you, and stab you in your back.
Amen.
Right? Then the next song is called Nobody. And I wrote Nobody. It sounds sexy and it sounds sensual. It sounds like it's like a love song, but it's actually like nobody loves me like you do, Jesus.
Amen.
Right? Nobody.
Okay.
Through the thick of things, right? And then we get into the relationship stuff. It's just a really good album. I'll play another track from the album in a second. But yeah, that's 24/7 is about me, just me being me 24/7.
So when can they expect the album to drop?
I'm not going to give you an official release date.
Got you.
I'm just going to say.
What about the single?
The single should be out this month.
Okay, so single and video?
Video and the single should be out this month.
Okay.
And then the album will be at the top of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all look out for 24/7. It's going to be amazing. This girl here, oh my God.
I hate when you do that.
Words cannot express.
I'm just a regular person.
She regular. Now, she do get on my nerves sometimes. Woohoo.
Ditto towards you. And like.
Outside of music.
Right.
What are some things you like to do?
So I love decorating, right? Mm-hmm. I love decorating. Every house I move into or buy or whatever, I fall in love with all of the architectural details. I start to put the colors in. I'm a freak for white. People don't know that, but I really love the color white.
The fireplace, But it's a little too hot in Houston today.
This is patent leather. She gonna cook us.
But it would have been so pretty.
I know the aesthetic of it would have been really. Go on, light it up.
Oh no.
I'm gonna sit over there and do the interview from by the wind because it's gonna be.
No sir, no ma'am, no sir, no.
But
ma'am.
I love decorating. I love real estate.
Okay.
And I really enjoy cooking.
Yes. Oh my God.
I
this
really
girl
enjoy
can
cooking.
burn, and she was supposed to cook for us today. We were supposed to have spinach lasagna, but it didn't happen. But we had a lot to do. She had a
I had a photo shoot today.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy cooking. And shout out to the ex-husband. We still cool, you know. He taught me a lot of things about cooking, seasonings, just different tastes, and traveling too. Oh my God, traveling to Japan on a plane.
Yeah.
And they put the squid on my plate, and it was still blinking and moving. And I was like, I want a chicken. What is?
Oh,
what
wait.
is this?
No, one time, I'm going to tell y'all a story. I know she ain't going to trip. So, she had been on tour, right? And it was an overseas tour, and the food, you know, she didn't know what to eat. So, all she ate, party people in the place to be, were French fries from McDonald's. And when I picked her up from the airport, when the tour was over, this was the Mary J. Blige tour. And I seen this woman, and Ava was like, you passed Tina up way back there. Well, lo and behold, she was so very thin that I passed her up. So she had to adjust to the different delicacies in different places.
I really, you know, like you grow up. So we're from St. Louis.
Oh, come on.
And when we were at home, we would eat White Castles and fried rice and Emo's Pizza. And then my aunties, my grandmother's sisters would cook. And so we would eat that, you know, fish and spaghetti.
Yes.
And
that's what I should have
what else will we have?
Oh.
Barbecue sandwiches.
Yeah, Simon Croquette.
You know, and then Billy Burke's Burgers.
Oh, my God.
You know,
That's where I'm going
We
home.
ate stuff like that. Yeah, you
But
know,
I
that
heard
grill still
that
got the
some
same
people
grease.
from St. Louis moved to Cyprus, and they got fried rice, shrimp St. Paul's, all of that. So I'm going to go check it out.
No, not doing it. Gonna go home and get it.
Check
and
it
then
out.
when we
See if you
moved,
got any questions.
you got me doing too many jobs. You got
Well,
me.
y'all all here for her.
You know what?
They're not
She
here for
didn't
me.
get in contact with my publicist or my management. I still did the interview. Now she's making me work. I mean,
this the Fashion Nova. This dress is quite comfortable.
You know what? This is Curve Culture jeans, Curve Culture jacket, Forever 21, the shirt. It says good time. I think I'm a good time. You know, that's how I wore the shirt.
I am a good time.
Nasty. I didn't mean it that way. I'm trying to get focused on what you
So
asked
she's
me to
going to
do.
open up her Facebook page so she can see any comments or questions you guys have. We can answer those.
Yeah.
So,
ask me whatever.
so how did you feel when you became a parent? And how hard was that? Because you left like right after you had Jay.
God.
Let's talk about that.
So I had James. So before I had James, what you all don't know, that's what she needs to go back a little further. So before I had James, I actually had a record deal with Mary J. Blige.
Shouts out to Mary.
Shouts out to Mary.
Amazing artist.
I love Mary. Like Mary taught me a lot of what I know about the music industry. She's very sharp. She's very musically inclined, and she knows that studio life like the back of her hand. And then when she gets on stage to perform, she just lets it all go.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do. Like when you're performing on stage, like you can't have any like hiccup. You know, you can't just be like, ooh.
It's like singing in churches. It's like let the Holy Spirit do what it do.
Yeah.
And just let the music
You
go.
do it. I can't get on it. No, you do it. I just want to chill. Hey, look, I shot a video yesterday. I drove home, and I thought I was falling asleep, and so I was in the car doing trying to keep myself up. So I'm tired. I don't want to hold the phone.
I don't know how to open it up.
I don't either.
Anyway, I'm trying to answer y'all questions, and my cameraman is just doing his own thing. So
we just instead of answering questions, Mimi, you just asked me a question. So I had a record deal right before I started touring. So while we were on break, I got pregnant. This gonna make y'all laugh. So before I got pregnant, I had lost a lot of weight, was real slim. Baby was looking bow, bling, bow. And then I got pregnant. And then they said, hey, have Montina come and sing background until her album comes out. Child, when I showed up, it was like, damn, what happened to you? But he was 2 months old.
Was he 2 months?
He was 2 months. I was scared shitless. I had never been away from home. I had never even had a passport.
Wow.
I didn't know what a passport was until I started touring. They were like, you have to get a passport. Well, we were very smart. Mama raised us to be very intuitive and very smart. So I looked up how to get a passport, right? Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like I had to make phone calls. Then I had to find where the passport office was. But I'll never forget that first couple of months of being away from home. I cried every day.
Did you cry?
I cried every day. Every day in my own private time, probably for 2 months straight, I cried. Cried about missing a baby. Cried about being away from home. Cried about, James, y'all are very loud.
We trying to do an interview. I hate kids, and that's why I don't have none.
She don't hate them. She just doesn't like their attitudes and the way that they do things. This is a PS. She doesn't hate
He
kids.
ain't helping me. He not reading y'all questions or comments.
No, because he doesn't care, okay? Let me say something. Kids don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about your bills. They don't care about your money. They don't care, right, until they become parents of themselves. They don't care. So
we got some questions I'm looking up. Oh.
So, I was alone, and the band was torturing me. The band tortured me. Y'all know y'all tortured me, right? Mary's band, who, by the way, I love all of them. They like my big brothers. But they tortured me. I'm not going to name any names, right? But the drummer tortured me. The keyboard player tortured me. It was torture for a while. I guess they were, like, trying to thicken my skin.
Can y'all hear us now? Because somebody said they couldn't hear us. Oh, well, somebody said yes. Okay, they can hear us.
She got these Jackson 5 mics. Give me a beat. I ain't hold these mics. I feel like, hey, I'm Walter Cronkite.
Shut up. Get back to the interview, stupido.
So yeah, being a parent and touring is difficult. I really enjoy the money that I make because it gives me a particular lifestyle that I'm accustomed to, and I wanted to provide that for my children. I have a bonus daughter when I got married that I raised, and so my kids.
Shouts out Ariana.
I love you, baby girl. I'm proud of her, but it's hard touring and having a husband, a household, the kids. I couldn't do no damn dog because that would have just been too much on my plate, But yeah, touring is rough.
Is it rough? What do you love about it though?
Performing every night.
Okay, somebody asked me a question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you perform every single night and preserve your voice?
So the vocal cords are like a muscle.
Okay.
So they're kind of used to it. If you know somebody who runs 13 miles every day, that's what their body's accustomed to. So, and pretty much rehearsals is like boot camp.
Okay.
So you're going to be in rehearsal anywhere from 8 to 20 hours a day.
Okay.
With Beyonce, we would work. It would start off 8 hours, and then it would just go up as we got closer to the show date. And then when we would do production rehearsals, you were just in there forever.
Gotcha.
So it's a muscle. So it's used to you singing. So once you start touring, I'm only singing once today.
Then it's like
it's
regular.
It's like a cakewalk.
So would you say that when we were in SGT as kids and I rehearsed you for long hours with no food or drink, did that prepare you for what was to come?
She was an evil group member who starved us. Oh, yeah. Between you and Daddy, I mean, everything, a work ethic as far as music was concerned, and then looking at Mama, how she worked every day.
Right.
It cultivated a work ethic in me like none other. So, And before I started working with B, I would work with Mary, and you worked all night long. Kern, shouts out to Kern, the musical director. We was in there forever.
So, for the people who are just logging on, because there are people who are logging on now, kind of give them your bio of all the people that you work for and some of the things that you've done.
Ooh. I started off with Mary. I had a record deal with her. Did vocal arranging and producing on Kelly Rowland's album. Sang background on Kelly and Mary's album.
Okay.
Wrote some songs for the Noah's Ark.
Okay, I remember that show.
Right. And the Hitch soundtrack. I did the song, vocal produced the song.
Hitch,
with,
that's Will Smith people.
Yeah, with Kelly and
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I vocal produced the song with Trina and Kelly.
I remember that.
Right. I vocal arranged the last official Destiny's Child performance, which was the national anthem at the All-Star basketball game here in Houston. I've sang for Kelly, Mary, Beyonce, Jill Scott, Lettucey, Jamie Foxx. I've done the Grammys. I've done American Music Awards. I've done the European Music Awards. I've done, I'm missing some stuff. Black Girls Rock. I've sang for the president's wife at her birthday party.
Pause. How was it when you met the president?
Barack Obama, who I miss you, Barack. If you online and you happen to come across hashtag, I'm just saying, we miss you. Okay? We miss you so much. So much. He was the coolest, flyest human being that you would ever want to meet. And humble and kind. He and Michelle, very kind people. That party was an experience. If I never sang professionally again, like that topped my cake. Like it was.
Gotcha. So for somebody out there who wants to be in this business, because this business is not a cakewalk, what advice would you give them?
Wow. If this is what you want to do as far as the music industry is concerned, I would say never give up. Work your ass off.
Okay.
Right? If you want to be a rapper, a singer, whatever, do it every day, all day. I sang all day. Even as a little girl,
yes.
I would lock myself in my room and stand in my mirror and sing to myself. I would sing songs over and over and over and over and over again. I would harmonize with the records.
And if it was a run on a particular record,
I would do it over and over and over till I got it.
Yeah.
So you have to be persistent, and then you have to place yourself in a place where people can recognize you. Start doing like the gigs around the city, and then a lot of prayer, because you have to speak things as though they were.
That was my next question. Speak it, believe
themselves.
it, say it out loud.
Absolutely. From the time I could talk, I would tell them, I'm going to be a superstar.
Yeah, because she would like,
yep.
We would, since the beginning of time, she has always had this grown woman's voice.
Yeah.
Like, I grew into my grown woman's voice. And it was like I was always playing catch up, real talk. So, like, every time I would feel like I was on her level vocally because of the muscle, because she sang more than me, and because her gift is just better than mine. Just real talk, it just is what it is. I sing, she sang. I was like, dang, I just cannot catch up. But I'm grateful for my gift. But this girl right here, absolutely amazing. Like, if you missed when Closer came out, tell them about that experience when you did your album release party.
Man, so no matter where I go, no matter what I do, no matter who I perform for, no matter what, I'm always amazed and humbled when I do a show or something and people come out. So they literally had to stop letting people in the building. I heard this was after. So I did an album release party, which I'm going to do another one for the new album, but it'll be via invitation. And if you don't have an invitation, you can't get in. But it was mind blowing.
It was like flash, like you could see the flash from outside, and I was like, is it lightning? But it was people taking pictures of her when she was coming up the steps, and then when she got in, it was just like the parting of the Red Sea.
And not for me.
It was really, really, I had never seen that before, and that's when I knew. I mean, I've always known that you were gonna be great. And I always say to you, your time is here and it's now. People are going to think that she's just an overnight success and that this just happened by osmosis. But my sister has been working at this for years, 20 years plus. And
not 20 years because
you're only 17.
I'm 17. So
yes.
16 years.
Okay.
No, for real. Since I could breathe, I could sing.
Yeah, because she would go into clubs when she was underage.
Yeah, I sang in clubs when I was 14 and 15 years old, get hit on by men with red scarves tied around their neck, right? The sugar thing. That's what they used to. Here comes sugar thing. Sing sweet love, sweet sugar thing. You know, it was weird, but I did it.
Yeah.
And that literally groomed me for the music industry.
I missed the local around the city singing, like when you sang with what's his name?
Scott Gardner. Scott, I love you, bro.
She used to sing around town with Scott Gardner. It was like, man, I used to love, but
those and singing, whoa, whoa.
But that's the stuff that sharpens your craft.
That
because
definitely keeps you sharp.
You have to. Now, she ain't never been booed. I've been booed before. 9th grade, my mic went out at the talent show and they booed me.
It's not that I've been booed, but I have been looked at like,
yes,
why you up here singing. My manager at the time, I think, set me up because it was a rapper. 25 lighters on my dresser, yes sir. You don't know this. I got still get paid. So I go, and so they pulling people on stage. Well, it was this girl that was with us, and I knew I could sing her under the table. She was on his record. She started singing. They started screaming. I sing, and they like, whatever.
Tell the people about the time when you opened up for the great Gerald Levert and his dad and his brother.
Okay. Hold on. This way before that. So I was on tour with Mary, and one of my outfits that I had to wear was, some shows we would do white. So I had on this white leather shirt, and it was buttoned, and my cleavage was out, and then I had on this short leather mini skirt. Yeah. And Gerald Levert goes, come on through here, legs. Look at them legs, oh red legs. You want to sit on daddy's lap? No, sir, I don't want to sit on your lap, sir. Thank you. So then fast forward to it was some time later.
Some time had passed.
And I opened up for Eddie and Gerald Levert, and the crowd loved it. They really did.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And he saw me, and he was like, I know you from somewhere. I was like, yeah, when I sang background for Mary, he said, come on through, red with them legs. He was like, oh, he was really sweet. And really nice, and they were really, really talented. Like I watched the show afterwards, and it was like being in class. What I try to do, whoever I work for, like I
absorb.
Yeah, I opened up for 112 one time.
Yes,
that show was great.
It was blazing.
You just have to constantly learn as you go through. Like, you're never a master of this craft. Because even the new people that come on, I learn from. Like, you learn how to just, like, the artist, her. Uh-huh. She helps me to just kind of pull back some.
Yeah, because she doesn't sing hard.
Nope.
She do a lot of riffs and stuff, but they're really, her stuff is not complex. Yeah, it's simply beautiful.
It is.
That's what I call it.
She's very dope. Who else do I like? I like Kaylani because I just feel like she's being her, like, you know, she's just a thug, and I like thugs. I do. Right here. I like them. If you're an educated thug, you know, and you've been out of jail 20 years. You can't fresh out. I won't be able to talk to you then, but at least 2 decades. I can dig it. Yeah, Mimi, but you know, I'm constantly learning. This thing is every day I'm growing.
So that would that be the advice that you would give to an up and coming artist, or even an artist of new artist that's in the game? You don't know everything.
No.
There's a sense of arrogance now where the newer artists don't give the people before them their props that open the doors. Because like Shaka Khan opened the doors, Aretha Franklin opened the doors, Patti LaBelle opened the doors. They went through things when they couldn't come through the front door. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but maybe that's with hip hop, right? Because I think with R&B or with singers, like some of the singers that I've met, they give shout outs to who they grew up listening to, who helped them grow.
Okay, so you think R&B artists still give props to the people before them?
Absolutely, because even the newer ones are giving shouts out to Beyonce and Mary. Yeah. You know, that's their Shaka Khan. That's their Anita Baker. You know, so it's like you can't be a singer, and a songwriter and not pay homage to the greats, like Diane Warren, like as a songwriter, like Babyface.
Okay, so we're going to play a little game before we wrap it up. I'm going to say an artist's name, and you're going to say a song and what it means to you.
Okay.
Okay. Babyface.
You got that whip appeal, so whip it on me. Hey, baby, whip it on me.
Yes.
I love whip appeal.
Shaka Khan.
Ooh. I will love you anyway, even if you cannot stay. Think you are the one for me. Here is where you ought to be. I just want to satisfy you.
Yes, sir. Isley Brothers.
Ooh. Shit. That's you're all I need. Oh, so many songs like
Karen Clark Sheard.
Oh, can I do the Clark Sisters? Yeah. That we are blessed and highly favored.
You brought the sunshine.
You are the sunshine
in my life.
You are the lifeline
throughout the lifeline.
You are the sunshine.
Save my life.
You are the lifeline.
Okay, one more. Chicago.
You know our love was meant to be the kind of love to last forever.
Come on now.
Baby.
I will throw this mic, but it's
and
new.
I want you here with me. From tonight until the end of time. I gotta get this next part. You should know everywhere I go, you're always on my mind. You're in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. Wanna have you near me. I wanna have you near me. Say it.
Hey! We used to sing together back in the day.
Yeah. Boy, we used to get it.
So, I just want to thank you. I really want to thank you for taking the time
Oh, no problem.
to step in for Lil Tony. Lil Tony, I love you, and I hope you get better. And I really do want to feature you because you are great.
Yes.
You are amazing. I appreciate your artistry because you are the epitome of the hip hop culture.
Let me get my phone and
The
play one more
culture
song.
that I appreciate because sit down, be humble. I rap, you mumble. I can understand what you're rapping about. So I love you, and I definitely want to get you back on the show. She's gonna play one more song, and while she's looking it up, okay. So I know y'all looking at me through this lovely camera. So next week we'll be back on Saturday, and I will be doing the body reboot because I've picked up 22 pounds, and it shows when I do the replay. Plus, I feel like why wait to the new year for a resolution when you can get started now? We're about to eat a lot of food on Thanksgiving. We're about to eat some stuff on Christmas, and I'm gonna throw down. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna throw down real, but I am definitely starting Tuesday. I'm doing a detox, and I'm going to start early because I'm going to be back at the Women's Health and Fitness Center with Felicia Sexton, the amazing trainer and gym owner, and we're going to show you guys some techniques where if you've just started working out or you've worked out before and you just want to up your game and just give you some advice on how to reboot your body because your body is a temple, and I'm starting to feel kind of sluggish. I'm starting to feel like a little sick at night. I have hyperthyroidism. I have I can't even say
She
it.
got that thing.
That thing. But and I also have severe anemia. So sometimes I'm cold when no one else is cold. My iron is really low all the time, and I'll swell up when my levels are off or things aren't right. So I'm gonna reboot. I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna take my sacrifice, my detox is gonna be meats and sweets, meats and treats. So, y'all pray for me. And if y'all want to join in, and work out with us or tips, I'll gladly post that on my hashtag I'm Just Saying page so we can get started before the holidays come. So before we close out, you want to give us a new song and turn that thing up.
That's as loud as it goes. You can stop yelling at me about turning the thing
I didn't
up.
yell. See how mean she is to me?
Turn thing up. Oh my gosh. This one's called Set Myself Free.
Yes, sir. You are amazing.
Thank you. Well, that's it.
No. Give them some of that grass is greener. Is that the bonus on the record?
Your speaker just.
Oh, man.
That's the bonus. Grass is Greener is actually on Apple Music.
So tell them where before we go, like stuff that is available. Everything is on SoundCloud. Do you have anything on Spotify or
No. Everything is on Sound. Oh, maybe Grass is Greener will
I
probably
think
be
Grass
on
is Greener is on
Grass is
Spotify
Greener
and
is
Apple
on
Music.
Spotify. It's on all the digital outlets. But soon everything will be available. Just give me a little minute. We're putting everything back out. Thank you for your time, everybody. It was really cool being on the hashtag I'm Just Saying.
Yes, so I'll see you guys next Saturday at 5 on Facebook Live. And always, always, always remember to laugh. Remember to love. Remember to be the light. Be the light in somebody's life. Be the light. Are you? Oh, this bingo here, Jack. Oh, she knows go freestyle. And I am so very, very proud of you. Don't let anything stop you. You keep moving forward. I'm so proud of the Cooper girls right now. My mom book, it was #1 for at least a week, 2 weeks.
No, more like 2-3 weeks.
And the paperback is out now. You can get it on paperback on Amazon. Mommy, I'm proud of you, but I am proud of you.
Thank you.
And I know our childhood wasn't easy, and you pour all of that into your music, but you are great, and greatness lives in you, and I can't wait for the rest of the world to see what I've known all my life. Remember to laugh, remember to love, remember to be the light, and always bear good fruit. This is hashtag I'm just saying 2 fingers.